Hi, Trevor here, reflecting on life through music. Thank you for stopping by. Well, come in. You're very, very welcome. I trust you enjoyed my last video from Popper's Boney M from the 1970s, and just through the incredible dancer in that group, we looked at dancing as if no one is looking. I must admit, I'm not there myself, and it's something we'll get to over time. Well, we're going from there to a group that's completely different to that. It couldn't get more different if you tried. 1979 in San Francisco, these guys started Sharp Young Men. Mike Borden, Bill Gould, Chuck Mosley, Mike Morris, Mike Patton, Jim Martin and John Hudson just started as Sharp Young Men, but after a couple of band members left and there were no more, they changed their name to Faith No More. Now, these guys are said to have invented the alternate metal genre, so very influential indeed. There's also elements certainly of heavy metal in there, hard rock, rap metal, and we'll get onto one of the songs in a minute where that is the case, post-punk. In fact, there was bands like Nirvana, because these guys formed in the late 1980s, so, the genre was very much getting established, and bands like Nirvana and Slipknot cite these guys as major influences. And Robert Plant of the iconic Led Zeppelin talks about these guys with fondness as well. In fact, VH1 put these guys 52nd on the 100 greatest artists in rock. So there we go, pretty significant, and these guys are pretty influential. Between 1985 and 2015, now there have been some breaks and some reunions in there. 7 studio albums, 1 live album, 6 compilation albums, 4 video albums, 21 music videos and 25 singles. These guys have been nominated for Brit Awards and 3 times Grammy Awards, so nominations. So that just shows the significance of these guys, and they have won some heavy metal music awards. Now, when you think about Faith No More, there's one song you think about in particular, and this is this song, Epic. Came off the 1990 album, The Real Thing, so this is where we're going today. Now, the song could have been like great, or awesome, or amazing, but no, the song is called Epic. Now, if you listen to the lyrics, I'll let you look up what this song is actually about. It's quite an intriguing set of lyrics, this one. But basically, the way I want to go to do is just look at this word, epic. When we think, this is going to be epic. Now, we're thinking about an event coming up. We're thinking, well, this is going to be amazing. It's just going to be the best thing ever. It could be a Faith No More concert that we're going to, or it could be a party that's going to be amazing. We think epic, and in our minds, we're thinking, wow, I just really can't wait to get to this thing. And so we get this element of anticipation and expectancy of a thing that's going to be absolutely beyond amazing. I wonder how we get from one place to another, from a life of whatever, to something that's going to be epic. Often, it might be a friend of ours that says, "You're coming tonight, it's going to be epic." And you think, oh, all right, well, I better go. I don't want to miss out on something that's going to be epic. And so we go with that mindset. I'm just wondering though, this word epic, why can't we apply this to every day? There's this expectancy and anticipation that we get. Why can't we apply that to the work that we do, or the people that we meet, or the events that come up? We don't want things to be epic all the time. I think there's certainly room in our lives for, something to be beyond and something really, really amazing that we remember. But this concept of anticipation and expectancy of our days, certainly something that I think we can build into every day. So I know that I'm dealing with clients, and they're around career exploration, and there's a sense of anticipation and expectancy that there will be a job that comes, and that changes your whole way of dealing with the client. You're building anticipation and expectancy and preparing them for their future. If you just kind of went with the flow and just did whatever, there wouldn't be that sense of a movement and adventure in there. So I think it's really, really good to have this feeling of expectancy and anticipation in our lives, because It gets us excited. It gets us realizing that, not just events are important, because once the epic event is over, it's over. And do we wait for the next epic event? Or do you think, wow, I just really enjoy that anticipation. So am I going to try and build that in to all of my life? I think that's something we can do, and we can start to look forward to our days with a little bit more excitement. And we will start to see these exciting little epic moments that happen during the day. So let's build up our expectancy and anticipation. Well, on to the clips. So we do have epic. Now, as again, off the 1999 The Real Thing album, there's just something really, really cool about that name. Elements of rap, hard rock, alternate metal, even progressive metal are in here. And you get to see through both an official version and a live version of this song just how great these guys are on stage, how energetic they are, how just full of attitude and grunt these guys are, and how their audience just gets carried along for the ride. Faith No More are a Faith No More experience. So we've got that one. And then we also go to something completely different, 1993. I think these guys wanted to prove they can actually do more than just heavy metal, and so they stripped it right back to the classic Easy. Came off the album Angel Dust from 1993, and I do remember this song coming out and thinking, well, this is a bit different for these guys, but just did it so well. And I love just the space that they gave this song, and just captured the whole feeling of Easy Like Sunday Morning, which is one of the key words in that song. So that's the official clip for that one, and there's all sorts of stuff going on there, just really capturing the whole essence of this song. So the links to those 3 songs are in the description below, and I've also included my last video just for something completely different on Boney M. So if you want to catch up with them, feel free. Well, if you've come back for another video as we've looked at these guys today, or if this is your first time, I must appreciate, I realised there was a video a little while ago, Pentatonics, that got 150 views. Now, I've never had that many views in my life, so it's pretty exciting to see that community forming around that song, and why wouldn't you do that with Pentatonics? They're absolutely amazing. And so, thank you for the community that's starting to form around this channel. Really, really exciting. I just need to say, in relation to a comment I received, we reflect on music here. There are plenty of reaction channels out there. Well, this is not a reaction channel, so you're not going to see videos embedded here. I feel a bit funny doing that anyway, copyright and videos getting blocked and all the rest of it. So I prefer just to drop the links below. But what you've noticed here is I do talk about the band a fair bit. I talk about how energetic and amazing these guys are. And so, I am reacting a little bit, but I'm more doing life reflecting, certainly around this word epic today. So trust for those who are watching and get to the end of the videos that kind of makes a little bit more sense. We try to be a little bit different here. So thank you for that. Well, that's it for today. Next time we're going to get on to Adelaide singer-songwriter Fergus Maximus, bit of a name there, and his song Derek. Just a really amazing story. That song, of course, Fergus is a great storyteller. So that's where we're going next time. So until then, I'll catch you around. Bye for now.